Yeah, we on part two. Had to double back on psychedelics. You know, me, I make music. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my instruments, one of my tools. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna utilize psychedelics to run from your reality and shit like that, then fuck nah. Especially if you on SR, bro, you really got some issues. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna utilize psychedelics for spiritual practices that the medicinal benefits, heal the body. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're trying to amplify and tune certain enjoyments, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you participating in your craft, that's different. But cause you ain't got nothing to do, you stressed out, you running from certain shit, or you just trying to get high. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Then fucking with psychedelics is a nada, it's a Nathaniel, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you should be dealing with. You know, I only use psychedelics if it's gonna be amplified or benefit you. Anything that's gonna sedate you, uh, lower your guard, so you're not assertive and alertive, observant of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's gonna dull your senses. Then on that level, nah. You know what I'm saying? Because psychedelics is a mind altering state, and yet alone, like I said, if you want to alter your state of mind and your mind state naturally, then this is the lifestyle you already own. But you get a little couple trippy effects and shit when you on your psychedelics and you on your journey. You know what I'm saying? You can step into a higher meditative state. You know what I'm saying? Psychedelics isn't just about going to the psychic. You may need it for spiritual practices. Like I said, you may need it for the healing of the body in any type of form or fashion, because specific psychedelics target specific parts of the body, even though it's a psychedelic. That's its nature. But just like specific herbs, they target specific parts of the body. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man. But if you're doing it for recreational reasons, nah. That's where I draw the line. Recreational reasons, nah. Medicinal, medical reasons, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say everything in moderation, bro. Because you don't need it all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Special seasons, special times when the moon is out, special times when the sun is out, certain things in alignment. That's the time to utilize, you know what I'm saying, your psychedelics and shit like that. Especially when you go into a deeper meditative state, literally. Because certain psychedelics do add a different type of light as you go within the body. You understand what I'm saying? Honestly, you know. But yeah, man, it's another late night. I just had to double back and say a few more things about, you know what I'm saying, utilizing psychedelics, man. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, you know, and everybody anatomy and things is like that different. You understand what I'm saying? But making sure your frequency stay on the vibration that it need to stay on, that's the most important thing. And when it comes to outside psychedelics, they know they have no use. If they're gonna tamper with the frequency, they're gonna tamper with the vibration. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, ain't nothing wrong to calm and relax your mind sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't stressed, it's just a lot that goes on. A lot of stimulation in this realm of reality that we live in. You understand what I'm saying? And when you could relax certain receptors in the body, and then you could build, and then you could bridge certain neurons and receptors within the body, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Like I said, everything in moderation. Never overindulge things, and don't take things when you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? You don't dry your clothes when they dirty. You know what I'm saying? You dry your clothes when they clean, and you wash them when they dirty. So you get what I'm saying, man? You know, if it's a habit and you on SR and shit, you gotta break that habit. If you got a habit of being on psychedelics or going hard on psychedelics, you know. But I'm pretty sure you didn't got over that, because being on this lifestyle, bro, you really leave behind a lot of attachments. Cause it was sometimes, you know, I did go to cannabis, and I did need, you know what I'm saying, a medicinal herb to heal at the time. And then my mind was like, hell nah, bro. You know, because cannabis has a whole nother type of nature. And I was like, dang, dog, I ain't even want to smoke. I had smoked like two couple puffs. I put that shit out. I ain't even want to smoke it. I had got me some peppermint, and that soothed me so good, because it's way more soothing, dog. Honestly. Even when I roll up, I always got like a little mixture. You know what I'm saying? I always pearl gang my blunt. You know what I'm saying? Either put some mint or some rosemary in my blunt. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I put my cannabis in that bitch, I just love that mint, dog. I just love that soothing effect. And mint, not even no psychedelic. You feel me? But yeah, man. What I say, sometimes that puzzle piece don't fit, or that's not the place for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Everything in moderation, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your head where you can't reach it. You dig? But you know, this is your mind is your instrument, your brain is your instrument. You tune it how you want. You know, whatever specific psychedelics you got in the trip you intended to go on with it, and how you utilize it. That's why I say medicinal reasons, yeah, it's gonna be all benefits. But if it's recreational reasons and shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna never do you no justice. For a short term pleasure, even if you gonna be indulging in psychedelics for the pleasure reason, that ain't gonna do you no justice. Still going back to that short term, and this is this long term suffering.